I'll be honest, I think I'm screwed for this one. I don't even know if I have enough solution keys. I feel like this one is kind of going to be on rails, really, because I'm not really even sure.
Ow, this happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
I'm not even sure of the sequence of events for this case, really. It's like the power plant went off, and then obviously there's the victim. Nobody was at the crime scene. There was barely anything to investigate. We were kind of moving back and forward. We're being chased by the peacekeepers. I feel like there's just too much going on, so I feel like I'm going to be Yuma this time.
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward.
Me either.
There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
Is that an Indiana Jones reference? You're gonna forget everything, by the way, just so you know.
And that's what happened.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking. Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures.
So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
God of Darkness.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered?
She doesn't mind the skank part.
Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Alright, well, I'm looking forward to supporting you then.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Because it's not weird.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Fubuki clearly isn't. A gasp. Gasp. I can't wait till I'm here with Vivia. He's gonna be like, I don't care about any of this. I just want to go home, man.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along.
Yes, that is correct. Why is my chair reclining? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
I'm about to create my own crime scene in my room. My freaking chair is like trying to flip me off. Literally.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Already?
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Yeah, at this point, I can't even convince her otherwise.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising.
Yep. I miss Desuhiko now. So, oh my god. I have a 3-hour time limit?
It looks like a countdown. I told you a million times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world.
Wait, what if I let the timer pass 3 hours from now? Do I just lose?
Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside.
I think this is the one time I'm glad that the person I'm bringing in here is not gonna remember their memories, because this would just further her delusion.
Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Waterfall? What JRPG is she playing? Dragon Quest 11?
Wait! It's not safe!
Alright, let's go.
Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone.
Wait, she's actually gone. She's not in my party.
Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
I don't think she would want to.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Ah,
Huh? Really?
I didn't know that.
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Where's that time limit too? Shouldn't it be like ticking down on my top right corner? Actually, you know what? I do better without a timer. Let's just say that. I played too many gacha games. I hate timers. Freaking arbitrary challenges. Alright, let's get to it. Ooh. This reminds me of a Spyro level. The Skelos Badlands. Yeah, but you never thought I'd make a Spyro reference here, right? God, who's played the old PlayStation games? Probably not that many people these days. Hieroglyphics, okay. Different, what is going on here?
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Yeah, I can see that.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
A phantom.
Found you! You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How horrifying! So these are the labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma.
Just stand back, please.
Hey Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm so nervous because I have no idea. I have no idea how to answer some of these questions. This case was way too crazy. Too many details. Security camera footage.
Just admit it.
Security camera footage. The emergency stairs. No one but Yuma was shown. There was only one gunshot. Yuma was in the middle of the stairwell the entire time. Got it.
Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
Confessed to shooting him on the hideout's roof.
How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You
Oh, that's the
even
one.
planted the gun on his corpse.
Alright, that's the one, because I couldn't have shot him because the camera showed me
Like a suicide.
when he was dead. I was already on the stairs,
With
so I couldn't have shot him.
witnesses up there.
No witnesses? Okay. True.
You did as you pleased.
You did as you please.
Go die and be reborn already, okay?
Oh, my bad. Okay, got it.
Say,
The only one on the rooftop was you, Master, which means you're the only person who could have killed Shachi. But I didn't do it. Shachi's already been killed by the time I got to the roof. Let's prove your innocence. Alright.
just admit it.
God, that's so quick.
Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
This is the truth.
I didn't do it.
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off.
How could I have done that?
The security footage proves it.
Critical damage. Alright. Thank you, game, for starting off easy and only giving me one solution
the
key.
monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters. Splendid. I respect you as a fellow adventurer.
I know, aren't I amazing?
As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
That's copyright. This isn't Dragon Quest. You can't do that.
Warrior of Light? Sure.
Oh, wait, no.
Whatever you say.
Never mind.
Let's keep going.
Warrior of Light is Final Fantasy. Actually, yeah, it is Final Fantasy. Hero is Dragon Quest.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
Bruh.
I told you I didn't do it!
Yeah, the floor is a bit wet too, I guess symbolizing
Whoa,
the Doya
what's happening?
district.
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
You can tell how short Yuma is because of how the water level is up to his waist. Meanwhile, for Fubuki, it's barely up to the edge of her thighs. So Yuma is approximately 2 Fubuki legs.
I know that!
Fubuki for scale.
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
So what's the mystery?
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Can't you lift me, Shinigami? Oh my, Fubuki is doing the 360. What murder weapon was used in this case? Different
This
gun.
way. This is bad. I'm losing my strength. I can't hold out any longer.
Drowning? Okay, wait, Shachi's gun was used for the kill? Huh?
This way.
That doesn't make any sense though. There would be blood on the gun then.
That was quite the surprise.
Huh? Yeah, they better explain this then.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
I know what they're saying though, because there's only one gunshot, right? So it has to have been Shachi's gun because the muzzle was steaming. But there was no blood on the gun.
It's alright, this should be fine.
Nice.
Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
But you're an adventurer.
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
This is gonna be a QT, isn't it? You didn't even try to jump.
Fubuki!
Oh, yeah. Friendship.
That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going!
Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
That is correct. She has sealed it away with the evil eye.
So you finally noticed.
Oh my god.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Hindrance?
Does she have an inferiority complex?
About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess Shachi was killed by it. That means that when they killed him, they put the gun back in his hand. Which is strange. Who else was up on the roof then?
Yeah,
Rough.
the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder.
I still think it's bullshit that the gun didn't have blood on it. Like, physics-wise, that makes no sense. Is that an Arahabaki right there?
Out of the 6 bullets loaded in
Yeah, it is.
only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
Alright, you got me. So what now then? Where do we go from there? There was no evidence of a person escaping the roof.
Fubuki?
I am a hindrance.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
That's harsh.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
Kinda sucks though, if she gets any character development here. She's gonna forget all of it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Shinigami, you always play the bad guy though.
Playing? But you're always like this.
Exactly.
I'm curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma?
Am I? Oh, I gotta press A, I forgot.
You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even had the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
Yep.
In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time, and my only merit is useless here.
Don't worry. This place is pretty psychedelic anyways.
You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Faster! Help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
I'm ready. This is most likely going to be about how did the gun get into his hands then? If it was suicide. How do we contradict that it wasn't suicide, maybe? That's the hard question. Parallel gunshot wound.
Even if
The gunshot wound on his body went straight through. Perfectly that is insane. It was specifically designed and assembled by Iruka. Okay.
you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you.
A friend could have done it for you.
You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you.
Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. How does that make any sense?
And you planted it in Shachi's hand.
And then I planted it in his hands. That entire sentence is ridiculous because if there was someone else on the roof, they would have been caught by the security cameras coming down the stairs after. Which there wasn't. Okay.
Your maggot master plan.
Whatever, bro.
Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door.
I shot from the roof of the building next door. Oh, this is the one. I couldn't have,
Flash through this mystery.
because the wound was completely parallel, right? So if I shot it from above, the wound would be different. It'd be perpendicular.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows.
An obtuse
The
angle.
only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout.
Yes, right. And if I did shoot from the top window too, I wouldn't be able to get down because I never investigated the top building anyway, so I don't even know the layout of it.
If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
That's right. It's kind of just a more colorful mob of the Iron Ball enemy, or yeah, the Iron Ball weapon from Elden Ring. All right, I like it. Simple enough so far.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Right, I'm gonna be honest. Once we get to the power plant stuff, I'm gonna be tuned out. I have no flippin' idea about the power plant stuff.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
Whatever you say, but it's true. We didn't find the bullet at the crime scene anyway, so we can't verify where it was because it went straight through his head, right? So wherever the bullet is, the culprit either took it or it came from somewhere else.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up. So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness? Huh? Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
I know that.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on? The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, He could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him.
Could he used it to combat the peacekeepers' pursuit? Well, he didn't, because that doesn't match Shachi's personality. We know that. He wouldn't use the gun.
And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself.
Yeah.
I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That actually makes sense.
No, we have evidence to contradict that.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
No. Yuma, remember, he said we're not terrorists. He won't resort to violence. Like, you even said it yourself that he wouldn't pull out the gun.
So it must be a homicide.
No, suicide.
Homicide!
Suicide.
Don't tell me I have to solve something for them here.
There are 2 doors?
Oh boy.
Huh?
This again? Was it suicide or homicide?
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth?
That is correct, yes. Everything you say is correct. All your delusions are not delusions, they are real. Moving on.
You are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Thanks for the prefix. Okay, it's a homicide.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh. It's totally a suicide.
I would just agree with anybody but Shinigami 2 just to piss her off.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh. It's totally a suicide.
Alright. Let's go.
Right here!
Boom.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I would have lost health points if I was
knew
wrong.
it. This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away?
Well, that's why I'm on this route. I don't know either.
If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
I
Very
don't know
well.
either.
I shall.
Okay, thanks,
I
Fubuki.
completely agree with what Yuma said.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
But I will in like 1 hour.
We're trapped!
Eh?
Oh no! The walls!
What is the reasoning behind it being a homicide?
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
Oh god, we're doing this again? Haven't done that in a while. Gun, security camera, door. The key at the door, right. The umbrella, true. What the fuck is the umbrella? No, it's the
Here,
key on the
this
door.
is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
The reasoning behind it being a homicide.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
It is the door, right?
door! The door is suspicious! Yes, there has to be a clue here.
Eh?
Totally wrong. Master, could you please not pick stuff randomly?
My bad.
Right. There's nothing suspicious about the door at the crime scene. It doesn't prove this was a homicide.
Okay. Thought it'd be the key on the door, that's why. I mean, we already talked about the security camera and the gun, so I guess it's the umbrella.
Wait, what if I use the umbrella?
What will you do with that?
I can use it like a rod for a brace.
I see. Oh wait, how will that stop anything? Could you put that creativity to better use, please? Get serious, Master!
Alright. Yeah, the umbrella was up there anyways. Well, it's the gun, because the gun killed him, right?
I know, it's this! This has to be related to the murder.
Walls closing?
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
Alright. This is what happens when I overthink.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left.
Oh, we're gonna go into this detail, okay. Yeah, it swings in the wrong direction.
But the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Stop adding adjectives.
It got even longer. Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
Are they trying to suggest there were two guns?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place. It's happening again?
Shouldn't have said that, Yuma.
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there!
What is that Q doing? Oh, I gotta shoot him.
Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will, Yuma? Did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this? Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go! Lay it all out!
Is it barrel time? Oh god, it's barrel time. No. Anything but the tattoo. Okay, why is the gun suspicious? This better not be a long word. Look at all these perks I got though. Make this easier as I can.
Let's work together.
Looking at the gun, you could tell what Shachi's dominant hand is. I can't see his picture though. I think he's right though.
Twirling,
No, it's 4 letters, so it's
twirling.
left. It is left, because right has 5. Thank God. Okay, he's left-handed. Oh, that's why, because if he's left-handed, right, then it makes sense
Tick-tock.
that the gun would be custom made to fit his dominant hand, because he would reload with the other hand, right? That's why. That's what Iruka made it that way. L-E-F-T, where is T? T, T, T.
Go, go, go!
Right. And because it comes out the left side, it doesn't make any, if since the canister comes at the left side, it doesn't make any sense because he would have to reload with his right hand, but the right hand wouldn't, like, it wouldn't be able to reload because the canister's on the left side, right? So it would have to logically come out the right side so he could reload. Like, visualize this with your hand for a second and you'll understand why.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed!
Right.
The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand.
That's right.
If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right.
Yep, you'd have to cross your hands, which is just ineffective.
If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
And that also means the gun wasn't his? What was the original gun? Specifically designed gun because he was left-handed. Nice.
Look, the exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly. No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
Yes, thank you for the barrel fan service assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
It's been an hour already? No way. I've only been recording for 30 minutes. So this timer is fake.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You're so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
It's kind of funny. I can tell using my OBS recording that it's a fake timer. Them again. Oh my god.
Look, another monster!
I scaled them up by 200%.
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all, right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
She has her own lore going on here.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
I can't even see his face. How tall are they gonna make him here? Oh, and now they scaled him down. This is gonna be about the gun now.
Bad luck.
Oh, nice. It's just a repel.
Looks like it's a dead end.
Looks like it's a dead end. Ugh. Okay. No, it's not a dead end.
Wasn't it?
Damn it.
Watch carefully for what the opponent says. Select the part you want to investigate.
Got it.
Okay, I'm not just supposed to repel everything.
Bad luck.
I got it.
Looks like it's a dead end.
Looks like it's a dead end.
You can't proceed. Because it wasn't a homicide.
Okay.
Shachi definitely committed suicide.
Gosh, she definitely committed suicide. No,
My
that's
brain doesn't
wrong.
hold up.
Didn't commit suicide.
No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug.
Now we're back. Shachi's left-handed, exterior lock on the door.
Was designed for the left hand. You can still shoot yourself.
Okay, that's true.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
With his dominant hand.
Therefore, a death by suicide. There's no proof a culprit fired the gun.
No proof the culprit fired the gun.
No contradiction. It's a suicide. We're done here. Time to go home.
right.
It does seem like Shachi used his right hand to shoot himself in the head. But doesn't something seem off about that, Master? Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a clue in the solution keys.
So what if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself.
That's the entire clue. Specifically designed it because he was left-handed.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
Right. He didn't shoot himself with his dominant hand because the gun was in his right hand.
Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand.
That's the contradiction.
There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction.
And it's because the person that killed him placed the gun in the wrong hand.
When
To my
the culprit
benefit.
tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Gotcha. Now I need to know how the fuck did the person escape the roof after they killed him?
You managed once again to slay the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
Yes, it is an illusion.
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
I feel like we're having 3 different conversations here. Alright, let's keep going. Back in the water. Oh. It's a boat level. Alright. I like how every labyrinth is... It's more or less the same, but it's got its unique parts to it.
Pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed.
That's true. Which kind of rules out Iruka then.
Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
Maybe. We don't have enough information for that.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh boy. Yep. Like the power plant. 3 doors. Where did the culprit shoot the victim from? The roof. The rough.
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was in fact a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the God of Darkness, holy great detective warrior of Light Yuma.
This is starting to become a light novel title.
How long is my name going to get?
Alright, well the answer's pretty obvious. Oh, nice. Now they're riding in the... That's cool. They have different poses too. Well, the answer is roof of the hideout. We know that already.
Right here!
already established that because of the shot. Oh god, this is reminding me of a Super Mario Galaxy
Now was
surfing
the right
level.
answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
That's correct.
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
And somehow they got away in 10 seconds before I arrived upstairs. So how? What in the Crash Bandicoot level is this? This is trippy.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
About to find out. Why is there a queue right there?
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Alright. Follow the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
No better way than to mimic it. Alright. Do I have to interact with these guys? Neighboring building. Rooftop edge. Emergency stairs. Okay, well, we obviously know it's not the stairs. It's the door.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Right?
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
No, because of the wires.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
Yes, the culprit is not an adventurer.
That's what you're disappointed about?
To be fair, they could have jumped onto the pipes of a year. Like, realistically, you could do that and survive. But that's not what happened.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
No, because at that time there was a explosion here, which broke most of the infrastructure here, so you couldn't climb down.
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me it's the stairs.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Oh god, this duo is too good.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it
you?
is.
Sheltered this,
Barehead
sheltered
to
that.
burden. You're sheltered in a
I have
skank.
never
By the
even
way,
seen a
when are
shelter,
you gonna
let
start
alone been
trying?
in one.
Aren't you
Skank is acceptable,
Is it
but
gonna be anytime
sheltered
soon?
crosses the line. Please
Tell
stop
me.
calling me that.
Well,
I have had enough.
Yuma, do you need to talk to someone? Like, do you need a guy to like talk to? Just take a break. I'm here for you. Don't worry, okay? I got you. Whenever you want to talk, just come to my office. All right?
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there.
Yuma's got some got some women troubles for sure.
The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around.
But this really is the only route that they could have escaped from, though. I was on the second flight of stairs, though, right? At the time. I rushed up 2 flights of stairs after. Are there any blind spots in the camera?
Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
They could have climbed down that tower over there. You know, just grabbed onto that and then walked down.
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
I know.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysteriful.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the mystery labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him?
Ooh, true. Why can't you, huh, Shinigami? Just give me the answer.
A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
You can do it.
Seriously, are you dense?
quiet, please.
Is his head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being
4.
useful?
I feel much better.
Together already.
Just how many insults
What's with
do
the
you
clockwork
intend to
camera
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is obvious.
Rewinding
I'm not
time
able
is
to use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least I
mystery
can be by
labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
Don't worry, Yuma. I'll arrange a therapy meeting for you later.
The culprit must have been on the roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow.
Or, what if they were on the roof the entire time still?
But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
Okay, what type of evidence though?
What? Destroyed evidence?
Did they delete the camera footage?
And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, master.
No, they didn't, because Kurumi secured that for us. The timestamp that I came up there, so they didn't delete the camera footage.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
When the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered. Huh? Isn't this the same thing? Because this is when Yuma... Oh no, when the rooftop was first entered, but I don't have memories of
How
that.
about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Yeah, sure. We can cross-reference.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
Pretty sure the umbrella was still there too.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Just don't get in the way. She's about to hit me with the critical claim attack from Dragon Quest XI.
Let's do it, master!
It can't be!
Wait!
Alright.
Are you alright, Yuma?
Just a mild concussion.
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation. Like, the culprit could 100% just walked on the side here and then climbed down using this. Like, realistically. I would have just done this if I was the culprit, or they could hide on this side. We didn't investigate that. They could just chill over there on the side. Okay, well, I guess I'll take a look at everything.
Nothing seems particularly different. There's nothing odd about the security camera either.
Ugh. Okay, I can only take my time looking at some stuff. The key's not on the door.
When I found the body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the door. So there isn't anything different about the door either.
Well, the key's not in there. Can't investigate the neighboring building.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. Hmm? What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Okay. They're not trying to say that the culprit jumped from the roof into the drain. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way the culprit did that. Ikari is looking incredibly suspicious now. No way he killed Shachi, jumped from the roof into the drain, and then went to the power plant, put a bomb on the power plant. Yo, if Ikari did that, he's a menace.
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Of course they're back.
Phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide! There's nobody to pursue! After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop!
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Oh yeah? I beg to differ. Only the ultimate swimmer could do it. Alright. This is ridiculous though, they jumped into the storm drain. Alright, well I know what the hint is.
We're no fantasy. I'm saying Shachi committed suicide.
Shachi committed suicide.
You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
No one could have left that rooftop. That's wrong.
That claim doesn't hold up!
Gotcha.
No, there is a culprit! And there's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag.
You're still talking about that? What a downer!
They jumped into the storm drain.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
Right?
So, where did the culprit go?
Where did the culprit go?
You can't escape through the roof's door.
I mean, I'll be honest, how did they open the drain? Did they open the drain prior then, before coming up? Ugh.
You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Right, you couldn't do that. But they
Or
didn't
was
need
the
to.
culprit on the roof the whole time?
No. What? If the culprit stayed on the roof, they would have been found, unless you're saying they turned invisible. More importantly, doesn't the solution key have something to do with the escape route? Okay, apparently that was wrong.
So, you can't escape through the roof's door.
Right?
You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Right. You can't do that either.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
No, they weren't.
All impossible!
Eh, that's it.
There's simply no place to run.
No place to run. That's wrong.
Slash through this mystery.
They didn't necessarily run though, they jumped.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Mystery fans will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and counter the repelling words of the answers you think is right. Oh, I gotta select which one. Okay, got it. Alright. Sounds good.
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with gleam from the roof?
Thing from the roof.
How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
Ah. They dove into the drain. Yeah.
With this, I'll expose the truth.
This is it. I got it.
That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof.
That is wild.
That was the culprit's escape route.
You know, that might actually be crazier than, what was it? Fuck, what was it in case number 2? Case number 2, the girls, right? Not the poison swapping. What's a case 1? Oh shit, there's something just ridiculous in case 1 too, I think. Oh, whatever. I forgot already. Let's just keep going. Yes, I win. Whew.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
Yeah, that's some Red Bull commercial type of shit right there.
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime.
Right, then they set off the bomb, I
Donut
guess.
district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
That's fucking wild.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way.
It's kind of crazy too because it automatically tells me who the culprit is, but given that there was a bomb that then hit the drain, this isn't looking like a one-man job, that's all I'm gonna say. Looks like there are some colluders.
So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
That's right.
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Master, you have to make up your mind and jump!
Fubuki is so dramatic, even when falling. Uh-oh. Who was capable of committing this crime? Amateur, detached from the agency, resistant leader... Huh?
This is the answer!
I didn't have enough time to read. There's too many freaking words. What? Who is capable of committing this crime? Resistance leader, Amaterasu peacekeeper, a detective of the ages. Oh, resistance leader.
This way.
Game, you can't just throw all these letters at me. I don't have time to read it. Fancy ass font. Just use
We
font 12
actually
Calibri
made it.
next time, okay? Actually don't. I'm sick of looking at that shit. Goddamn school assignments.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest, but we managed to get down.
Did indeed.
It's not over yet. Look over there.
There they are.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled!
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
No.
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Yep, because they knew the code to the safe.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers.
The cult, right, they did.
At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Stick flip though, damn.
Master, over there!
Is this the culprit select?
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
What do the fish represent though? What would be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
Swimming skills? Able to make a bomb? Be good at swimming. Well, that's easy. I wonder what it could be. Hit it.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
They made this one way too obvious. But I think there's people who colluded too.
I wouldn't kill anyone!
You made the bomb though. You're colluding.
I didn't kill anyone!
It's obviously you. I never liked you in the first place though, Icardi. Wanna be Legolas?
I haven't done anything.
It's not you. You were busy at the shop.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
And you just made the gun.
I haven't done any. I didn't kill anyone!
Get it.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What?
Nenny.
No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
That's bullshit!
He turned into TMNT Aquaman.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
Yes, this is the Demon Lord.
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
No way this is the end.
Right.
We haven't even talked about the power plant yet. And I'm only an hour into my recording. No way this is the end. Okay, what's this gonna be about? Servan, traumatic experience, and alibi.
Not the culprit!
He almost drowned one day, caused him trauma. Security footage from the shop. Right, okay.
Where's your evidence?
Evidence.
There are other resistance members.
Right?
I know. Margala is the culprit.
Okay. I have the alibi.
Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
No, that's wrong.
This is the truth.
That was an easy one. You didn't have to assume he did it, but you did.
Margala has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
Okay, next target.
If it's not Margala,
He's gonna blame each person, isn't he?
then Iruka is the culprit.
Okay, Iruka.
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi!
Gun was made by her.
Say,
Oh, right. Because if she made it,
If it's not Margala,
she would have framed it in his left hand. Because she knew.
then Iruka is the culprit.
Okay.
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
That's where you're wrong.
Slash through this mystery.
Because if she did, she'd place it in his left hand, not his right. Aha.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking a suicide.
And now, he's gonna blame Servan.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servan!
Nope, because he got that trauma.
He killed Shachi on the roof
Ah, fuck.
and messed with the corpse.
Messed with the corpse.
Then escaped through the drain!
No.
This is the truth.
That's the one thing he didn't do. Assuming he did everything else.
Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Alright. Easy counter arguments this time.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
that's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
Yep. We need to talk about the power plant.
the overall picture?
And how did he frame me too for the band and all that too? So how did he take over the band and then have the bombs explode? Where did he get the bombs? How did he set up the bombs and all that? We need to talk about all that too.
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. but we don't know why he did it. If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
And frame me.
So we need to find the motive.
Because you could have framed one of the other peacekeepers to also set up the bombs too. Why bring an outsider like me?
As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
I only have 15 minutes now.
A dead end? And this countdown timer. Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Is this the final iteration?
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
What was the purpose of the bombing? Indiscriminate terrorism. Diversion. Call to revolution. What do we do?
Master?
Did you find the answer? I have 13 minutes to answer this. Diversion. From what though? I don't know.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
Oh.
What? I have to start there?
Oh boy.
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Yes, how many more minutes are we gonna waste here? What was the culprit doing during the diversion? What? What do we do?
Looks like you won't be able to defuse.
Unless you unlock it with a solution key. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? Gun was designed to assemble by Iruka. They flooded it because they unlocked the valve. That's why the water wasn't diverted, which caused the flooding.
Yes!
although I have no idea how they unlocked it. So I hope they do explain that.
Great work, Yuma!
Oh my god, that is a creepy ass door. But why do they want to flood the place?
Real goal was to flood Marunaman. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprits sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunaman district.
Camera?
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the Peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
I don't understand the motive. I have no idea. But we're already at the end? That's insane.
We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children.
Okay. So he flooded the rich district?
This mission was to flood Marunaman district, to send the rich a message.
Okay.
But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life.
Eh?
He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it. Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing.
I see. He's testing Yuma's resolve right now. But Yuma, you know what you have to do. Perfect deductions through perfect calculations lead to perfect results. That kind of sounds like Shomi Namimoto, though.
Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
That's right. My job as a detective. I'm not a resistance member. I will expose the truth.
Now that you see the truth,
Kakoi.
please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Okay, Fubuki.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
And even if he did, I would still keep pursuing this.
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
I'd rather just defend my own honor. Wait, did he disappear? Alright. Wow, I think this is the shortest trial we've had. Really straightforward, pretty simple. I'm honestly... This might be probably the least impressive case we've had so far. In my opinion. Pilot was able to hang out with both Fubuki and Kurumi though. Some pretty fun interactions. I'm more interested in how we're gonna get out of this mess.
Let's head to the truth, Master!
Alright. Bam.
I didn't do it!
Bam.
Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop, stop, stop! You're an outsider, what do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums!
Don't
This
care.
is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance!
Don't care. You're a murderer.
We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation!
Time to kill.
That's why we plunged the city into chaos! Shachi gave up his own life for that! This is what Shachi wanted! Shachi told me to do it!
This is the weakest argument ever.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp! We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
Between rich and poor. Resistance motive. What is the true purpose? Wait, what is it? Flooded Mamudon. Is it the motive?
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Ah. Sorry, Shinigami. Whoops.
Say,
What did he want to do anyways? Did he really choose to sacrifice himself? Why would he fled Manunon? I'm sure this was the real objective. Huh? What do you mean? It was something we saw on the way to the power plant. Letting the area caused several of them to float out. The corporate true objective must have been to steal that. Steal? Oh shit, they did it for greed to steal the bank safes.
This is the truth of the case.
Oh shit, I never even thought of that. They did it for pure greed. Wow. He did it specifically there so we could steal the safes. Damn, Shachi died for that. Okay, yeah. Yuma, you have every right to be pissed at him. Shit. He did it for the money.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
safes?
Many facilities in Marunomon District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunomon District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank.
I see. So that's how we're going to convince Little Miss Guillaume, once we get back to the real world, to arrest him because he tried to steal Amaterasu Corp money.
This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi.
Nice. Yo, Yuma is ruthless for this one. Yo, case 2, he was so hesitant. Case 3, got murder in his eyes.
Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
So confident. All right, let's wrap this up. This is one quick chapter. Damn. Meanwhile, every one of the other master detectives found dead in the water. Sorry guys, I'm taking on a job meanwhile. Alright, talking with Servana about the request. I was brought to the resistance. What did Yuma set up for the resistance? Le bomb. I don't have it, okay. Places security cameras throughout Kanai Ward, phone booth, bus stop, vending machine, main gate. Transceiver countdown reaches 0. Where did the bombing occur? Phone booth. I'm a terrorist on the main camera. Woo. Yuma and Fubuki flee as far as the culprit watches from afar. Wait, he was watching us? Okay. Culprit loots the safe in the resistance hideout. What weapon did the culprit obtain? Whoops. Gun. Oh shit, that's the right hand, not the gun. Sorry, my bad. There it is. Gun. Heads to the hideout rooftop. Sees Shachi fleeing to the roof. Culprit confronts Shachi on the roof. Culprit shoots Shachi. Yuma is surprised by the gunshot. Misdirection begins. Culprit places the hand in which person's hand? Shachi's right hand. That's crazy. He did all this in 10 seconds before I ran all the way to the top. That is actually crazy. The culprit looks down from the rooftop. Where did the culprit flee from? Draft. The culprit stands on the edge of the roof. Leaps off. Lands in the storm drain. That is wild. I find the body. Hideout's blown up. Storm drain's buried. Yuma's cornered by the peacekeepers. I somehow escape, even though they have literal guns. We're disarming the bombs, playing the minigame. The culprit opens the reservoir valve. Water gushes forward. What did the culprit do? They drowned everybody. Alright, cool. And I placed the cameras. And there we are. The killer is you. Icardi. Too obvious, this one. This one was way too obvious. Why'd you do it, man? Why you do it for the money?
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Hey! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit
She means amateur. Honestly, amateur mistake.
jumped into the open drain
That's crazy.
and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marinamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marinamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
It would have worked out if it wasn't for the meddling kid. Me.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save the city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
Sasuga. Icardi-san. Mo owadida. Alright, this is one I'm not feeling sorry for. Get done.
Finished!
Time to move on.
I hate this city.
Uh-huh.
I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here.
That kind of based.
It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
And you're about to lose all that character development in like 2 minutes.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What? I am sorry for being so rude to you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
Aw, friendship.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
That's nice.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you, the labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
Yep, you can be one too. It'll be she who tames.
You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen?
Come on, Yuma. This is like the one person that we probably need to put down. He actively endangered like people in an entire district, and he killed Shachi for money. Based, but this is probably the most egregious case we've had so far. Actually, no, the nail man was pretty bad too.
Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
Cutscene.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth. Starting a shining rainbow glorious stellar spiral. The resto grand finale.
Alright, so how do we get out of this?
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, it is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
Oi.
What?
That's enough.
Ace Halara.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess?
Jasuhiko.
Yo, Halara!
The both of you are safe.
Where
What do
is
you think of
Vivia?
my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
Oh, did they catch him?
What?
That's...
Oh shit, they got him. Oh, and Servan too. Wait, did Servan make the bombs? Don't tell me.
Chief Yako! And,
Who are you again? Oh my god, this is the first time we're seeing Vivi outside. Okay, Servan must have made the bomb then to cover up the crime. Damn.
Vivia, did you forget already? I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
Self-aware. I haven't had much screen time. Next chapter I will, though. What a
I was
drag.
worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess. I'm kidding.
Jeez,
Just joking
thanks.
around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
I see.
It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Icardi. Please, I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby.
Ah, I see. So they caught them.
They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Time to ship out. We also don't have a hideout anymore, too, by the way.
The peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
I wouldn't go for her. Oh, and also, by the way, Martini's dead.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
We're outie. And yet we've evaded arrest one more time. It's ridiculous.
I think this solves the case for the time being.
Oh yeah, I forgot Kudumi was here.
Another person died. No. I committed murder.
Okay, Yuma, this is the first time I'm gonna argue against you because we just stopped a literal terrorist, okay?
Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him.
Well, you didn't kill him. Shinigami did.
He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Oh, it's time for the girlfriend, time for the waifu to console me.
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
That's not a good perspective to have.
So please, don't make that face.
Blind support can only lead to sometimes a denial.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true,
Because I love you, Yuma.
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? Then you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Come on, Yuma, you got all these people believing in you. You gotta have more confidence. We're already in chapter 3. How many chapters does this game have? 6? Nice.
That was close.
The gang's all here.
We managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived.
Oh, the one with the rooftop.
Huh? I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Oh, guess not.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Yep. Yeah. That classic. She's back to normal.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today.
Ooh, Vivia. Why is he still in the boat? This man refuses to stand up.
We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels and saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
Kind of. He puts me to sleep though. His voice is very soothing.
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
Yeah, I think Vivia is like, he's like the opposite of Halara. Halara is based on logic. Vivia is based on like intuition.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Shinigami's gonna be like, he's a vampire.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
What?
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
Oh my god, really? Yomi?
You!
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city!
This guy got fucked up in one punch.
Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now? I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city.
Yeah, did you not review the case yet? I placed them because the resistance told me to.
You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Ooh, I gotta see this. Halara versus Yomi.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Yeah, Yako is a good leader. He knows.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
Turn myself in. Fight the peacekeepers. Turn myself in, I guess.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by it. Let's just turn tail and flee! Even if you're the only one who escapes.
I won't abandon them.
You keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Nezuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
Ooh, fight scene?
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
Huh? Oh! It's Kagutsuchi. Makoto. Hell of an entrance. Hey, man.
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name?
I didn't.
I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Oh, he's the CEO. Damn. Right, but Yomi is part of is the leader of the peacekeepers who are trying to overtake Amaterasu. So they're at odds, those two. I see.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met. Besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
It's also kind of weird that the mask grew as you grew up too, you know, because your face gets bigger.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all. His story changed from last time.
It did too.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
New backstory. Last time it was that his face is so ugly if you saw it, you would get cursed.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Oh boy. Can't wait to off this guy.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Oh, he's gonna take us to his penthouse suite. He's got a nice crib, by the way. Wait, are we actually going there? Alright. I might as well close up the chapter since the trial was so short. We can see the ending here.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
It's good to know we got an ally in him then.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
But hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Did he give us a new sub?
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Alright. Oh. Is back. Huh?
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
Wow, even the flickering light on the sub's title, it's back to normal too. It's like they reverse time.
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
Yeah, I wonder.
If not, then let me die.
No, Vivia, I need you for the next chapter. Homunculus. Hey, Okudami's here too. Nice. She part of the team
Chief,
now.
There's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us?
Because I think he's being real. He likes the city. He wants to help us take down the peacekeepers.
Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
I love how the submarine is a perfect replica of the one that was destroyed.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Oh yeah, we need to introduce her.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh?
Sure.
You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Thanks, man.
Wait! A couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this!
A couple of besties. What? Can Vivia see her?
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Shocker. You're still here?
The homunculus research. I wonder what he knows.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivia.
Can I?
We recreated all the grime and scratches, but I wish it was cleaner.
It's pretty clean. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Slaying with Shinigami, where this week Master is gonna kill the... I'm not killing anyone. Not yet, at least. So wait till I make my next fried rice. Where does the water from the shower come from? The river outside?
No.
He must be purifying it somehow, right? Concerned?
Hmm?
Weren't you supposed to talk to Vivia?
talk to Vivia?
Not me?
The homunculus research. Let's talk to Vivia to see what information he's found.
I don't know how reliable Vivia's information is, my man, but let's talk to him.
Is there any new stuff I can examine here?
Homunculus. What is that again? Some kind of cow?
No, it's a goat.
No, they're the immortal monsters that Amaterasu Corporation was researching.
Oh, I vaguely recall discussions about that. I had nearly forgotten after today's grand adventure.
And grand it was.
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia. I see.
But
Oh, no, there is new. There are new points of interest here. Alright, Vivia, what's up? What did you hear?
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
very well. I shall personally go and find this secret lab.
I'll help too. After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
All right.
Yako's like, fucking children, man, I swear. Also, Kudami?
Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You look at Yako being like, alright, great. So there's this really, like, hot high school girl that Yuma's into. I'll have her be my GPS tracker for him. You know, smart Yako. I do the same thing.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
Oh, look at them.
Hey! You don't have my permission for this, you know!
Where are we even going?
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death.
Oh my gosh, he can see Shinigami.
It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world. I must do something.
What are you gonna do, huh? Stab the ghost? How can he see? How can he see Shinigami? Very peculiar. Alright, how'd I do? SS. SS. S. Apparently I got SS for that. Stamina A. Oh my god, that's the best score I've ever done. That is insane. Rank 23. 24. Ooh. Not bad if I say so myself. Alright, and I will end it here. And tomorrow we begin Chapter 4.